Guys, it's Vanilla Jack back at it again with another YouTube video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy Buds. Now these are not the Buds Plus, which came out a couple months ago, but these are the Buds 1. They actually came out maybe a year or two ago. Now, the reason I bought the first Buds, the first edition Buds, is that on Amazon right now, you can find them for $98, which is very inexpensive for a pair of excellent wireless earbuds. So today we're going to be going over the specs and everything about these buds that makes them great, and then we're going to be comparing them to another set of wireless earbuds that I used to own, but I lost and can't find them. But I will talk about them because I still remember everything about them. So, we're going to be first unboxing this, and then we're going to be showing you guys what comes in the box and what makes these buds great. So, I'm going to pause the video here, and we're going to come back to a fully unboxed version of these. Quick, I want to show you guys, I just cut the tape and stuff off of these, and I just want to show you guys how satisfying this box is to open. Much like a phone box, the top comes right off, and it reveals the Samsung Galaxy Buds in their case, just like this, and a little box of goodies. Also, I noticed that in the lid, there's a packet of paperwork. We're going to try to get that out. I did. Comes in a clean packaging with the Samsung logo on it. It is a box. It has some paperwork about the buds that you're going to need to learn. That packet is a English version of the Quick Start Guide, an Indian version of the Quick Start Guide, and a warranty card. We're just going to toss this because, as you can see, it's in Indian. I can't read it. So we're going to open the Galaxy Buds Quick Start Guide in English and show you what's in that. So after unfolding it all with one hand, you're going to see that the buds have very detailed instructions on how to start it and how to get it working with even your phone, just an MP3 player, or other devices. That's all covered in the Quick Start Guide, but these headphones are specifically designed for Android phones. However, the Samsung Wearables app can be downloaded from the Apple Play Store, the App Store. So we're gonna open this and we're gonna show you guys what all is about these buds. Now, my box had been opened before by me a couple of weeks ago. I have been using these for the last few weeks so as to give the best in-depth review of these buds as I can. As you can see, this case has sustained a couple scuff marks which can probably be buffed out with a napkin and some, just some glass cleaner or something like that. But we're going to show you all the great things about these buds. So I'm going to open them in just a second. We're just going to show there's nothing else in this box. So we're going to start with this box. In this box, you get a set of large earphones. Small. Right here. I'm just going to get these out. Small earphones. Wow, this is a really tightly packed box. A charging cord. Actually comes with the earbuds. This is a really nice charging cord. It's just very short. I'm going to pull out this insert, which should pull out the large ear tips. Now, as most headphones, it comes with 3 sets of ear tips. Large, medium, which are actually on my buds, and small. These are the small ones. The small ones are very uncomfortable because I have larger ears. So, unlike these ones in my ears cause just a little too much fill. They fill up too much of my ear, and it's not very comfortable for me because it feels like the sound is getting blocked out of the ear canal, which is where you want your tip to be in. So I'm going to put this insert back in the box so as to not disturb it. Just going to put that there. And we're going to talk about the earbuds themselves. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to move all these paperwork and stuff and move this over here. And we're going to open up this. which is the Samsung Galaxy Buds. Now I've been using them, so that indicator is just saying that these are right now. They are not at full battery. If they were at full battery in the case, this would be green. When you close this, this is the case's battery indicator. So the case has red, yellow, and green. Right now, my case is low on battery because I haven't charged it in the last 2 days. So this case can hold charge for a very good long time. So we're going to open this up. We're going to show you the buds. I'm going to pull out each of the Galaxy Buds. Show you the inside of the case. There's the pins for the charging. These buds do have magnets in them, so they do snap right into place in the charging case, right like this. And they snap right into place. And as you can see, magnets hold them in. We're going to pull these out for a second. Now, just a few things about the buds. Great buds, they work just as well as my previous set of Bluetooth headphones. The touchpads on them are very good. They are very sensitive, so any sort of touch can give it a command. You don't have to jam it into your ear. As you can see, the charging pin on the back, these connect to the charging pins in the case and charge the actual earbuds. Their profile, side profile, is not that large. They don't stick out of your ears very much like my last set did. There's an ear fin, so when you put them in your ear, like imagine there's an ear behind this, you put them in and then you twist them like that, and this ear fin settles right into your ear, and it feels very good, very nice, and you can have these in for the full duration of their charge. We're just gonna pull this cord out and show you how long it is. It's not very long, of course, because it's just coming with a set of headphones, so this is just to plug into your socket or whatever and charge this up. It's only about 1.5 feet long, so pretty short. You wouldn't be able to charge anything very comfortably unless you were just like sitting it down. So I'm going to show you guys how to change the ear fins. This is the left bud. You can see because the L on the ear fin and the L on the actual bud. Changing the ear tips, you would pull the fin down, slot it, pull it off of that tab. I'm going to put this fin back on, and you just push it back. It clicks into place. Not really clicks, but snaps into place. And you would slot that to match up with the tab and snap this fin right into place. So, my cat is encroaching on my filming. You done? I'm going to assume that's... You're taunting me now. Anyways, so we're going to get back to this. As you can see with these buds, there's this little black circle right there. It's a shiny one. It kind of looks like another charging pin. That is a sensor. I'm assuming it's an infrared sensor, but it's a sensor that tells the bud when it's in your ear. So if you pull the bud out of your ear, you can't command things with it. For instance, if you were listening to music, one tap is pause. If this was out of my ear and I put my finger on it and tapped it, it would not play my music. It would just leave it unplayed. When you put them in your ear, you hear a nice airy noise, like it's kind of like the PlayStation menu sound. And if you have it set to on, the ambient sound turns on when they enter your ear, so you'll be able to tell when it's in your ear. That little hole on the inside is the internal mic, and that little hole on the outside is the external mic. What's great about having an internal and external mic is that in a loud, crowded room and you're on a phone call, that external mic turns off and that internal mic turns on for a greater sense of, it's just going to be quieter for the person you're calling, and the sound won't come jamming through your earbuds when you're using ambient sound. It will just come from the inside of your ear. So you pretty much just hear a quiet outside instead of very loud and very just chaos outside of your ear if it's a loud, crowded room. Another thing I love about these earbuds is the ear tip themselves. When you take off the ear tip, the rubber ear tip that you listen to, you'll see that these actually have real metal speakers and inside is an extremely powerful and great driver made by AKG, which is a company that helps Samsung make their headphones and even their corded headphones for the last couple years for the Galaxy phones. So AKG is a really good sound system. It is an amazing sounding earphone, and the drivers make it sound like you are in an actual concert. It sounds great and amazing, and I would highly suggest you get these just for the drivers. I've heard a couple other people say that in these headphones, the bass is very lacking. I have found that to be false. I found the bass to be very, very powerful and pounding, and it's very good bass. Of course, I do have a little bit more sensitive ears, so the bass might just be a little bit stronger for me. Other than that, the highs and mids are really great on these headphones. It is a little bit lacking in the highs in my experience. I feel like it gets a little bit quieter once you get to the highs, and that could be a down point for a lot of people. I know I love my treble. But now I'm just going to talk about the Galaxy Wearables app. To use these buds, you can use them regular standard Bluetooth, like many people did on Apple before the Wearables app actually got to iOS. Or you can download the Wearables app. The Wearables app is a app made by Samsung. It is a great app for the buds because of the way that you can customize all of the things. So essentially, these buds come with one command that is untethered. I think when you get them, it's automatically tethered to summoning your assistant. But these actually have a command that can be set up, and that's where the Wearables app comes into play. You can set up that command, which is hold down on either bud, and it will turn on and off your ambient sound, activate quick ambient sound, which is quick ambient sound is like hold it down and you will have your ambient sound for a couple seconds, and when you let go, the ambient sound turns off. And if you didn't know, ambient sound is like when somebody's talking to you, it puts their voices and stuff through the headphones. Other than that, on the Wearables app, you can customize your EQ settings, and the EQ settings are great on these buds. You can go from treble boost to soft to dynamic, which is what I like, which is a treble and bass boost, but brings your mids down a little bit. And I think that is the best sound setting, which is very similar to the JLab's JBuds signature setting. So that's interesting. Then you go to loud, I think, is the other one, and then bass boost. Those EQ settings, there are 5 of them. They're great. Lots of interesting choices there. But other than that, you can customize like the volume that they can max out on and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that's what I've been doing. But other than that, on the Wearables app, there's not much else you can do other than customize the EQ settings, customize which apps the buds will read your notifications aloud on. So essentially, if you get a notification for a message or something, it'll pause your music or bring it down and read you the notification aloud, kind of like the Google Assistant. Other than that, the assistant with these buds is not Bixby. It is the Google Assistant or whatever assistant you have tethered to your phone. So for Apple, it would be Siri. For anything that's not Samsung, it would be the assistant, the Google Assistant. For some phones, it would be Alexa, because they've been putting Alexa onto some phones. Some phones that you can buy off of Amazon have Alexa on them. And then you have a couple of Samsung phones. Most of them have Bixby. And this will summon all of them. Whatever assistant you have tethered, this will summon that assistant. So these buds are great. I previously owned a pair of JLab's JBuds Icons. They were $70. Good earbuds. Yes, they were. unfortunately, the JLabs ones were good for their price. Because they were cutting down on prices, they were cutting down on some things. They stuck out from your ear a lot. They were a little uncomfortable after about an hour or two of listening. And the earbuds themselves, great sound, great speaking, but the mic was a little bit iffy on the JLabs. Not only that, but the charging cable was attached to the case. You could not use like an exterior charging cable like these can. And they did not have wireless charging like these do. I don't use wireless charging, so that doesn't really bother me, but that cable was a little bit of a tether that was not very helpful. Unlike the JLabs, these only have 6 hours of battery life in the headphone, and they have, I think it's 18 hours in the case, which makes a total of 24 hours. Let me check that. Yeah, it's 6 hours playtime on the thing, and then I believe it is, yeah, 18 hours in the case. So in total, you get 24 hours of playtime. Pretty sure that was intended. And that is all for the Samsung Galaxy Buds. Would I suggest you buy the Galaxy Buds? On Amazon right now, they are only $98. That is an excellent price. These are advanced. In my opinion, they are close to or better. They are better than the original AirPods, purely because of the microphones and the ear tips and all that stuff. Are they better than AirPods Pro? I don't know. I've never tried AirPods Pro. I have worn AirPods for a couple minutes, tried them out, not really impressed with them. But these are great. I would suggest that you buy them for $98. And AirPods Pro costs $200. These put AirPods Pro through the roof. These drive them up the wall. And I would suggest, if you had a choice between these at $100 and AirPods Pro at $200 and something dollars, I don't know how exactly that is, I would buy these. They're inexpensive and they're just as good as AirPods Pro. Now, are Galaxy Buds Plus better than AirPods Pro? Yes, they are. There's a lot more feature on Galaxy Buds Plus, like summoning Spotify, which is a feature that they've added on these, but with people who don't use Spotify, it's not that helpful anyways. So, other than that, I'm going to say goodbye. I would suggest buying these. If you were on a tighter budget and couldn't afford $100 headphones, definitely look into the JLabs, JBuds, Air, Icons. Great headphones for the price. You should check those out. Anyways, for all that I've said, have a great day. And definitely check these out on Amazon. They're only $100. And I will see you guys on the next episode.